Hey guys, what's up? Dr. Kyle Loveless here. Hey, one of the main questions that people with psoriasis that come in, or really, skin issues in general come in, is how do I cure? How do I get rid of my psoriasis? Absolutely. That's what we all want to know. That's what we always want to know. That's what I always wanted to know when I dealt with it for many years. And I just want to shift your perception a little bit in that question. Instead of saying, how do I cure it? How do I get rid of it? How about, why is my body creating an inflammatory response causing these skin issues, so that when you do get rid of it, it's because your body just healed itself and now you're healthy. Because the truth is there are drugs, there are medications you can do to kind of get rid of it, but to cure it, to get rid of it for good, guys, there's no such thing as a cure. Your body is your own healer. It'll heal itself. You are the cure, I guess you would say. So there's not going to be a pill. There's not going to be a game plan. But here's the one thing I will say is this, is if you make a lifestyle shift, this is the true all-out answer right here. To get rid of psoriasis to where it's not constantly coming back. I've been 6 years psoriasis free, and it's not because I'm a wellness doctor or anything like that. I did all the healthy wellness stuff and I still had psoriasis. There was other shifts I had to make within that system, and I had to continue to investigate for myself to finally get to that point. But 6 years psoriasis free, and I will tell you it's this thing. It wasn't those final shifts that did it. It was everything I had done before along with those final shifts, taking food allergies out, taking other stuff out, and adding things in. But it wasn't just those. It was everything I'd done before. So it really takes a lifestyle change. So I'm gonna give you 5 areas you wanna address in your life that will help you make this lifestyle change, not tomorrow, not the next day, over a period of time, right? And you have grace with yourself as you go through the process. When you fall off and you go back to your old ways, because that's gonna happen because they're called habits, then you just go right back to these lifestyle changes. 5 of them right here. Number 1 is you look at the mindset, right? So your mindset, how are you seeing life? What's your perception of life? If you have a pessimistic perception of life, it's gonna be really hard to get rid of something like psoriasis or other health issues, because your stress levels are going to stay high, your cortisol is going to stay high. Your immune system is directly connected to your nervous system. If your nervous system is in fight or flight response, your immune system is going to have a negative impact on your immune response. Okay? It's also going to have a negative impact on your digestion. So people say, "Oh, I got to work on my gut healing. I got to work on, taking L-glutamine and taking whatever supplement I need to heal my gut." But we missed a step. The nervous system controls your digestive system. The nervous system decides, your stress response decides how well you're in a state, whether or not you're going to be digesting that healthy food you're going to start eating with that good healthy diet. Okay? So the first step is the mindset, the perception shift that you have to have in doing that. Okay? And there's a lot of tips. We have that. I go back to some of the videos I've done in the past. I talk about this. I also have an online course where we walk you through some of this. The second step, okay, we got mindset number 1. The next step, absolutely, nutrition plays a role. So what you eat and what you put in your body either feeds your body healthy, good things, or it stresses your body and can pull healthy things out of your body and make your body sick. So nutrition, the idea of that food is medicine, I hate that concept. The idea that food heals you, I hate that concept more. Nothing you ever eat or do will heal you. You will heal yourself when your body gets in balance. Eating healthy takes stress off your body so it can and gives it what it needs so it can be more resilient to other stressors, so you'll heal yourself. That's it. That's what nutrition is about. There's people that drink and smoke and do everything wrong and live to 100 years old. Obviously, nutrition isn't the only answer, and you can eat like junk and still make it to a very long, seemingly healthy life. I guess healthy wouldn't be considered that, but you could live to 100, right? Next is, so we got mindset, we got nutrition. The next thing on the list is you got to get oxygen, you got to get movement. We call it lean muscle, oxygen, and movement in your body. Movement is the key to life. One of the coolest studies I've ever read is they did 3 studies. There's 3 things that they showed in this study that help your body adapt to stress. Number 1 is adaptogenic herbs, no specific order here. Number 1 of them was adaptogenic herbs, rhodiola, cordyceps, and ashwagandha were the most researched at the time. Your thoughts, so again, your mindset is a big part of adapting to stress. And then finally was proprioceptive movement. How much movement do you get throughout your day? If you're sitting all day long, you're physically stressed. It's no different than being emotionally stressed, and it will reduce your energy, which will create more emotional stress as well. So moving all day long Get things that will help you move even if you sit at a desk and work on a computer. Get a cushion you can move back and forth, a exercise ball, a wobble cushion. Get desks that go up and down, okay? So number 3 is movement. Movement is the key to life. Remember that 90% of the stimulation to your brain, which controls everything, right? We know with stroke patients, once they've had that stroke, their immune system gets suppressed and they have more likelihood of bacterial infections. The studies have shown this, and so 90% of the stimulation to your brain, it runs everything, comes from the movement of your spine. We got number 4, we're gonna be toxins, reducing the chemicals in your environment. Okay, get rid of unnecessary chemicals that we use in our house and our food, and our bodies and things like that, and that we eat. And detoxing the body, using things that can help pull chemicals out of the system and help strengthen your liver and your other detox pathways, methylation pathways, things like this. This is why I'm so big on people taking liver capsules, because it helps methylation in detoxing. And then finally, we're at 4, that was 4, right? Yeah, 4. One more, and the last one is nervous system health. And when I say nervous system health, I'm talking about your alignment of your body, your posture, how well your brain is connecting to your organs, right? And that goes through your spinal health, how well your spine is moving, how well all your joints are moving. And so that nervous system health goes back to the spine. It goes back to the brain health. So maybe you've had a concussion. We need to work on helping re-heal the brain. Maybe you've had a car accident and you have a reversed curve in your neck or ligament damage in the spine. Maybe you or your kids are like this all day long and you have a completely reversed curve, which is stretching and pulling on your spinal cord. That's a chronic physical stress that needs to be addressed. Obviously, the best place for that is chiropractic care, and you can find those locations to get the type of care for spinal correction. But those areas are the areas I say to look at the most. Along with the nervous system, as health is going to be your rest and recovery, sleep, all those things as well. So those 5 areas, when you're looking at saying, hey, I want a lifestyle change, you start to address those 5 areas. Those are the main core areas we're going to focus on our courses that we're putting out for psoriasis and other health issues, because I want to make sure that you guys get not just the psoriasis change, like skin problems going away, but that it becomes a lifestyle, because a lifestyle is what's going to make it last forever, okay? When people say, I talked to a guy the other day, he said, I'm still a little skeptical because, you know, I can't tell if my psoriasis is getting better because of what we're doing, or if it's just going down and then it's going to flare up again. I get that, because it has this constant like, oh, it gets better, it gets worse. And the reason it gets better and it gets worse is because you go through less stress, your body's be more resilient, there's less stressors on it, emotional, physical, and chemical stressors on it, but then you go through a time where there's more stress. And that could just be being around a 5G tower, could be the stressor. It doesn't have to be one you recognize, right? It could be that you aren't sleeping as good right now. It could be that there is an emotional stress that happened. It could be, physically you're sitting too much and it's stressing you out and your psoriasis flares up. It could be that it's wintertime and you're not getting sunlight, which increases stress. So there's so many variables in that, guys. But I'll tell you this, is if you master those lifestyle changes over time, not an overnight success kind of thing, but over time, you're not only going to see your psoriasis disappear for good, you're going to feel healthy, you're going to have more energy, your digestive system is going to work better, and you're going to be able to teach all these things to other people as well. That's how you become your own health expert. You take everything I'm teaching and everything you're learning on any other channel or aspect of wherever you find these things, and you start teaching them. That's one of the ways you can actually be really good at doing it yourself. Cool? All right, guys, hope you got a lot out of that. Hope that video was valuable for you. Make sure you get the course if you haven't gotten that yet. Make sure that you're subscribed to our channel. Share these videos with others so we can help more people ultimately become their own health expert.